Have you ever prayed again and again, but heaven stayed silent? You asked, God, where are you? Why is everyone else's life moving while mine feels stuck? Why do doors keep closing? Why do opportunities disappear just when I thought everything was finally changing? Maybe you've started believing that God forgot you. Maybe you've smiled in front of people, but cried when nobody was watching. Maybe you've whispered, I can't do this anymore. But what if this delay isn't punishment? What if the silence you've been afraid of is actually protection? Because sometimes God doesn't answer immediately, not because He doesn't love you, but because He sees what you cannot. He knows the person who would break your heart, the opportunity that would destroy your peace, the shortcut that would cost you your future. And today, we're going to uncover why God's delays are often His greatest miracles. Stay until the end, because one Bible story may completely change the way you see every unanswered prayer. Imagine standing in front of a closed door. You've knocked, you've waited, you've prayed. Nothing. Days become weeks, weeks become months, months become years. The silence becomes heavy. People around you keep asking, so, what happened? And you don't even know what to say, because you're trying to trust God, but your heart is getting tired. Can I tell you something? Waiting is one of the hardest classrooms God ever allows His children to enter. Nobody likes waiting. We want answers now, blessings now, healing now, breakthrough now. But heaven doesn't operate on our schedule. It operates on God's perfect timing. Think about a seed. The moment it's planted, nothing changes. On the surface, if someone walked by, they would think nothing is happening. But underneath, life has already begun. Roots are growing. Strength is developing. The future tree is preparing before anyone can see it. Your life may look exactly the same today, but that doesn't mean God isn't working. Sometimes the greatest miracles grow underground before they ever appear above the surface. That's why faith means trusting what your eyes cannot yet see. The enemy wants you to believe that silence means abandonment. But the Bible teaches something different. God often works the hardest when we can see the least. Think about Joseph. He had dreams from God, beautiful dreams, powerful dreams. But immediately after receiving them, everything became worse. His own brothers betrayed him. He was thrown into a pit, sold as a slave, falsely accused, forgotten in prison year after year. Nothing made sense. Imagine Joseph praying inside that prison. Imagine asking, God, why did you give me dreams if this is where I would end up? Have you ever felt like that? Like God promised something, but reality looks completely different? Joseph couldn't see that every painful chapter was preparing him to save an entire nation. If God had answered Joseph's prayers immediately, Joseph might never have become the man God needed him to be. Sometimes preparation feels exactly like rejection, but they are not the same thing. The closed door isn't always the end. Sometimes it's simply God saying, not yet. and not yet is completely different from never. Many people quit just before the season changes. They stop praying. One day, before the answer comes, they stop believing just before the miracle appears. Don't let temporary silence convince you of permanent defeat, because God's timing has never been late. Never. Think about Noah. People laughed at him, mocked him, ignored him. Year after year, he kept building. There was no rain, no evidence, nothing, only faith. Everyone thought Noah looked foolish until the day the rain began. Suddenly, the same people who laughed realized God had been working the entire time. Maybe people don't understand why you're still believing, why you're still praying, why you're still hoping. That's okay. They don't need to understand, because the miracle was never for them. It was always for you. There is something most people never realize. God is more interested in preparing you than preparing your blessing. Because if the blessing arrives before your character is ready, the blessing can become a burden. Think about it. Would a loving father hand the keys of a powerful car to a child who doesn't know how to drive? No, not because he wants to punish the child, but because he wants to protect them. God does the same. Sometimes he delays the opportunity because he's building the wisdom. You'll need to keep it. He delays the relationship because he's healing the wounds that would destroy it. He delays the promotion because he's teaching humility before influence. The delay is not empty, it's training. Many people ask, why is my life so difficult? But maybe the better question is, what is God building inside me through this season? Because pressure creates strength, fire purifies gold, storms grow deep roots without resistance. There is no endurance without waiting. There is no patience without faith. There is no miracle. God never wastes a painful season. Not one tear, not one prayer, not one lonely night. He sees them all. Remember the story of Lazarus. Jesus loved him, yet when Lazarus became sick, Jesus didn't rush. He waited. Imagine how confusing that felt. Lord, if you love us, why aren't you coming? By the time Jesus arrived, Lazarus had already died. Everyone thought it was over. But Jesus wasn't late. He arrived at the exact moment that would reveal God's greatest glory. If Jesus had come earlier, people would have seen a healing. Instead, they witnessed a resurrection. Sometimes God delays because he has something far greater than what you asked for. Maybe today you're standing in front of another closed door. Don't assume God is saying no. Sometimes he's saying, this isn't the one. There are doors that look beautiful but hide pain behind them. There are opportunities that seem perfect but would slowly steal your peace. God sees the future. You don't. Trust the one who already knows the end of your story. Faith isn't believing that everything will happen the way you planned. Faith is believing that whatever God allows will ultimately work for your good, even when you don't understand it, even when nothing makes sense. Even when the answer hasn't come, keep praying, keep trusting, keep walking. One day, you'll look back and realize the delay saved you, the rejection protected you, the closed door redirected you, the silence strengthened you, and the waiting prepared you for something you could never have imagined. So if your heart feels tired today, don't give up. God is still writing your story. The chapter you're living is not the final chapter. He hasn't forgotten your name. He hasn't ignored your prayers. He hasn't abandoned your future. The God who began a good work in you will finish it. His promises do not expire. His love does not change. His timing does not fail. So today, choose faith over fear. Choose trust over doubt. Choose hope over despair, because the miracle you've been praying for may already be on its way. Just because you can't see God working doesn't mean He has stopped working. He is preparing. He is protecting. He is leading. And when the right moment comes, every tear, every delay, every unanswered prayer will finally make sense. If this message touched your heart, write in the comments, "I trust God's timing." And if you're believing for a breakthrough, subscribe, because every message here is meant to strengthen your faith, one step at a time. God bless you.